Hey there, it is Dusty Thunder once again with another story from you. This one is, am I the astronaut for asking my mom to work less to watch my toddler? I am a 31-year-old part-time work-from-home mom with a 3-year-old and one on the way. I live within 10 minutes from my parents and my older sister's family. My sister is a full-time work-from-home mom with a 1-year-old. We're all in stable marriages, but our husbands have busy jobs outside the home. Lately, resentment has been building because my sister asked my mom to be their nanny about a year ago. Originally, when this came about, my mom said she was going to do it for a few months until my sister could find someone else more permanent. Well, those few months quickly became a year. I knew immediately that this arrangement was going to mean less support from my mom for my family, but I also knew that it would be great for my mom to make some money and spend some time with her other grandchild. Fast forward almost a year later, this temporary position has become permanent. Since taking the new job, my mom has watched my daughter maybe 3 to 5 times for 1 to 2 hours at a time. Prior to nannying, she would come over to my house on the same day every week and watch my daughter for about 2 hours so I could work or shower or catch up on the house chores. This quickly fell off the calendar when she took the job. Up until recently, I've been just sad and disappointed about the situation because 1, I miss her and my daughter misses her, and 2, being a working mom is exhausting and I really loved the little break I would get. But I recently got pregnant at the start of the year and have had the most debilitating morning sickness for 2 months and counting. My mom and sister have offered to help countless times, but somehow are never really available to help when it comes down to it. I love them dearly and know that their hearts are in the right place because they are supportive and no drama type people. However, it's incredibly frustrating to be the one that can't afford to pay my mom for her help or get the attention long enough to receive help. Am I the astronaut for explaining to my mom that ever since she took the nanny job for my sister, that I feel unsupported, left out, and like there is a new precedent to pay her if we ask her to watch our child more than once a month for 1 to 2 hours? Am I the astronaut to ask my sister if she could look for a second nanny to split the time so that my mom can be more free to help me out through the morning sickness and postpartum? Thoughts? Erica says, wow. Sounds like OP's throwing a tantrum. It's not her mom's issue, it's hers. Yeah. Kaylee, tell Tony I said hi, LOL, and he needs to come in Monday through Thursdays. There you go, Tony. She said she saw you in one of the videos and she knows what you look like now, and she's watching out for you. I know. You never go inside though. You stop at a different Casey's? It's a better Casey's. It's a better Casey's than the other one. Boo. 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 Brittany says, wow, so you want a free service when your sister is paying her? Yeah, and it all comes down to OP saying, like, it sucks to be the one who can't afford it. I understand. That does suck. But also, you cannot expect your mother to take a loss and not work her job to come watch your kids for free so you can get a break. That's not a reasonable expectation. Now, I'm sure there are alternatives here, though, because you say your sister and your mom have offered to help countless times, but they're never available when time pops up. Okay, just hear me out for a minute. Is it at all possible for you to take your daughter over to where your mom is being paid to watch the other children and have your daughter hang out there for a little while so she can be watched as well as part of that group? And she probably would be willing to do that without incurring any kind of additional cost to you. You would just have to drive for 15 minutes. You said you lived within 15 minutes. Is that not an option here? There have to be other options here. Beth says mom may not allow that. Maybe not. But if mom and sister, the two parties who are also involved with this alternative, are offering help, but never available to help when it comes down to it, it's an option. This is a compromise that is something that OP could actually do. And the only cost is the time of driving and gas money or whatever it is, but actually taking 15 minutes to go drop your child off and then taking 15 minutes to go back and pick them up. I think, let me go back to the question. The question was, am I the astronaut for asking my mom to work less to watch my toddler? Yes, I think you really are. I'm going to bring up the scale here. Hopefully that doesn't cause any poopy crap here. So 3 was you should have done it differently. But 2 is definitely shouldn't have done that. She hasn't asked the question yet, though. I think that's the kicker. She's thinking about it. Am I the asshole to ask my sister if she could look for a second nanny to split the time so that my mom... Yes, you would be an asking for that. You definitely shouldn't do that. If that's the question that you're asking here, I think you're at it too, OP. You can't ask someone else to endure pain so you can feel relief. That's an asshole thing to ask, especially when it doesn't sound like you've explored alternatives here. You know what I mean? And even if your sister got a second nanny, your mom is still taking a hit. She's taking a loss so that you can feel relief. There is a way that allows you to feel relief without anybody taking a loss here. And my suggestion about driving your child over there where the other children are being watched is just one idea. There have to be more. I'm upgrading to 2. Sam, can her husband not watch her for an hour? So hubby is at work during the day. It sounds like this is a day thing. And OP used that opportunity to shower and catch up on some chores, right? And I understand that's a hard thing to come by as a parent of young children, but you got to figure it out. And in this case, it's, if you did ask that question, I think we finally get to open up the can of Audacity that William Farmer sent to us and 3D printed. This is the can of Audacity. OP, if you did ask that question, I think you would achieve this can. And what's inside here? I actually looked what's inside the can of Audacity. Oh my gosh, yeah. This is what you get inside the can of Audacity. It's right there. 100% pure. Was that too harsh? I think it's fine. If she did that and I were in sister's position or mom's position, I'd be like, no.